What you said earlier about Harrison Ford being your grandfather prompted this question in me. What, let's just say celebrity, okay?
Okay.
Would you choose, if you could, would you choose to be a grandparent? I think that's got to be the question. I thought about going parent, but grandparents are just more fun than parents a lot of the time. So I'm going to lean into the grandparent thing. Who would you pick? Could be grandfather or grandmother. Doesn't have to be just the grandfather. So grandmothers are in the equation here too.
I'm sticking with Harrison Ford.
Yeah? Feel good about that?
Oh, yeah,
It's a good choice.
Dude, he fits my vibe so well. Mm-hmm. Have you ever watched Harrison Ford watch a magic trick? David Blaine came on one time. David Blaine came to his house, did a magic trick. Do you know what Harrison Ford did? He looked at him, looked at the trick, looked up at David Blaine and said, "Get out of my house." That is the vibe I live for. Look. My grandpa, my real grandfather, one of the two, my dad's dad, okay, calls me dumbass as a term of endearment, okay? That is Harrison Ford.
That is a quality grandfather.
Right. So, yes. And honestly, one thing I love doing with my grandpa is I get a high. Like, I get a life high, okay? Mm-hmm. This is what I think it would be like injecting heroin into my bloodstream, okay? Is getting my grandpa to flip me off is so satisfying. I remember one car ride, I got him to hit his face so many times out of just me saying stupid shit. And he's just like, I can't believe that came out of his mouth. I live off that. That is my high. So
that's really great.
I'm gonna say Harrison Ford because I feel like him and I it would be like that.
You guys would have a healthy rapport with each other.
Just his like non-care attitude. He wanted Han Solo to die. I think that's hilarious. You know, he doesn't want.
It's a bit of a different direction, isn't it?
Right. He's like, yep. I wanted that character. Like, he genuinely is part of one of the most iconic franchises. Doesn't care about it at all. Right.
Kill him dead.
I love that. I love how he is obsessed with being Indiana Jones to the fact that when he dies, the character dies. Fantastic. I love that idea. I love that.
That's amazing.
So
that's great.
Harrison Ford.
That's a very
hands down,
well-rounded and in-depth answer that I won't even pretend to be able to top. I think you stretched that out really well. That was great. I'm a little conflicted because based on the own parameters I set up where I said, hey, got to be grandfather or grandmother, the individuals that I want to pick, I've just been looking at their ages, and they're probably more like parent age for me. Like, I wanted to say Mel Gibson. I'm looking up my guy Mel. Like, all right, when's Mel born? All right, let's check this out. All right, Mel, son of a 1955. 56. That's a little too close to my dad's age. Like, you probably can't justify him being the grandfather. So, like, grandmother, Jamie Lee Curtis, 1958.
She would be a fun grandma.
Right?
She would be fun.
She would be fantastic. But based on my own age, I'm kind of nudging up against weird territory there. So it's...
I think about her in New Girl.
Oh my gosh.
That's just one of that would be her as grandma.
She is incredible. Real quick call out here. If you have never seen True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis, I mean, it's like a mid-90s action flick. Hasn't aged particularly well. But she and Arnold are both hilarious in that movie. So they would be outstanding choices. This is someone that's not even like actually possible. But that's the whole point of this. I would say like Ian McKellen.
That'd be dope.
Right? That'd be great. Like, just to hear his voice would be outstanding. It's like, why don't you tell me a story, Grandpa Ian? And then you just sit back and, I mean, you've got the voice of frickin' Gandalf or Magneto, whoever you choose.
Right.
He's incredible. He just has such a unique, rich voice. I would just enjoy listening to that. Heck, I'd sit out on the porch, sip some, whatever it is he's sipping, I'm sipping it too. Even if it tastes terrible, I would sip it to sip it with him.
A few others that have come to mind.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
That's a great choice.
That'd be fun.
Son of a gun. Yes.
Morgan Freeman,
Mm-hmm.
just because of the iconic voice.
Yep.
I think those are the only two. I feel like there was a third one, but it vanished from my noggin.
I need to see how old Denzel Washington is.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm not gonna say.
54. Dad
say.
again.
He's younger,
Yeah. Shoot.
but
Shoot.
dude, Denzel would be he can be Mike. Well, that's still.
Yeah,
see,
you're
that
in a
gets-
different age bracket. You've got more mobility here. I'm
I
locked
mean-
into some, just
My dad's like late 40s though, so Denzel's like probably more my dad than my grandpa in that scenario.
he's 54. 1954. So I mean, he's
1954.
Yeah.
He's 50. So he's not 54 yet?
he's in grandpa territory for you.
So how old is he? Like 60,
Well,
70?
1954. That makes him about 68.
Oh yeah, then yeah, he can be.
So you're fine. You're fine. It's a stretch. It's a stretch. So good for you. You win this game. Damn it. Unbelievable. All right.
I was born 10 years later.
Yeah. Rub it in. Okay, I'm the old man. Fine.